Welcome to part 6 of Let's Read Online. In this video I'm going to talk about Common Lit. One thing I love about Common Lit is that it's got some rich articles, primary sources, short stories available for students that can really engage some critical thinking and discussion. So to get started with Common Lit, you are going to go to commonlit.org and you're going to click on Create Free Account. Say that you're an educator and that you work in whatever type of school you work in. You'll choose your school. You'll fill out all of your information here and your password, and then you'll click Next. And then you're going to go ahead and log in, which I'm going to do. You can do a login with Google, but you certainly don't have to. So the login with Clever is at the district level, and it works if you're doing further resources, you're paying for district-wide setup. But if you're not paying for district-wide setup, you can still get all of Common Lit for free. It's just the Clever connection is not going to work that way. So we have another way to make it work. So once I'm in here, if I go to Classes and I go to Manage Classes, I can take a tour at any time. I can create a new class, and if I click Create a New Class, I think the easiest way to do that is import your classes from Google Classroom and follow the directions there, but you can obviously create a new class manually as well. So once you're in there, you'll have an assignment tab. You'll be able to see student performance. You'll be able to favorite things. If I go into the library, some of the options that I love that you can browse by theme. I love that you can browse by text set. Do keep in mind that if I browse the American colonies, this is not sorting the text set by grade. So you'll notice it's mixed grade levels. So if you're browsing the library, I would honestly suggest going to grade level, selecting your grade level. Let's say I'm selecting 3-4, and then from there narrow down your search to text sets. So you may click a text set, so they're only giving you one text that's there that's grade 3-4 listed. You may want to search by genre, related books, different literary devices. There's quite a bit that you can search for. You can pick a lexile range if you're looking for something specific, and then it looks like there's English Spanish options as well. I like sorting by the standard. Keep in mind these are Common Core. In Ohio were the Ohio Learning Standards, but there's still quite a lot of correlation between the two. So if you match up the Common Core standard with the Ohio Learning Standard, then you can search by standard and get passages that are best fit for perhaps teaching that standard. If I go into this, I love the themes here and how each of the themes come with some nice overarching questions, essential questions I would call them. And when I click that essential question, then you'll notice it breaks it down into text that relate to that essential question for 3rd, 4th, and so on. You can, again, assign individual articles to students. You can, there are quizzes in here, but just, again, keep in mind that the more you make this about read a passage, take an assessment, the less interested, engaged students tend to be in it. I never stopped a kid from taking a quiz of their own choice, but I didn't want to force quizzes on all of the passages that they've read. So there's some nice book pairing suggestions here as well that are geared a little bit more towards high school, but things that you might consider too. So now, if you want to make this connection with students via Clever, but you're not purchasing and using the district solution, the district solution is really how Clever gets working, then you would go ahead and log out, find the login screen, and then you would grab this link by Control C, copying, and we're going to go into Clever, and we're going to click Add Link. We're going to paste that link there, and we're going to call this Common Lit. We're going to go out to Google, look for Common Lit logo, find one that's square shaped, right click, save image as, make sure the image is a PNG or a JPEG, and then I'm going to go back into Clever and I'm going to upload my Common Lit logo, which actually is not there. It's here. I'm going to add this link, and then when students go to this, if you have imported them through Google Classroom, they should be able to just click the Login with Google button and get into their accounts from there. And so that's how you get it all set up.